Hi friends, welcome to my channel Belaku Classes. In the previous experiment, you have understood the experiment on series combination of inductance, capacitance and resistance, that is LCR. Today, we shall conduct another experiment on LCR. Friends, watch this video till the end and don't forget to subscribe
Santosh
my
Vidya,
channel Belaku
Department of
Classes
Physics,
and
District
press the bell
Polytechnic, Institute
icon.
of Technology,
Come on, let us
Bangalore.
join the new
Today I would like to
experiment.
take you to the one more experiment, the parallel combination of LCR. So L is inductance, C is capacitance and R is the resistance. Here we are going to determine the resonant frequency of a LCR in parallel combination, the quality factor and also the bandwidth of the parallel combination of these three components. The apparatus required are here the function generator, the inductance box and the capacitance and resistance. Also we need the voltmeter. So we take here is the multimeter as voltmeter and the connecting wires. So function generator is to vary the frequency and then a voltmeter to note down the voltage in the circuit. Right. Now shall see the circuit diagram required for this apparatus. What is circuit diagram? So if you are familiar with the series combination of a LCR, so you are knowing this one. So if you are familiar with this series combination connections, then it is very easy to convert a series combination into the parallel combination. So just a difference is here. So you can see series combination, function generator to inductance other end to capacitor other end to voltmeter other end to again function generator. Now here you have to break the circuit. So by breaking the circuit, just you can convert it into the parallel combination, right? So here for parallel combination, so when you take the readings similar to that of a series combination by varying the frequency and noting down the values of voltage in the voltmeter, and then when you plot the graph of the frequency versus the voltmeter, you will get a graph, the nature of a graph as a U shape. So here, so the graph, what you understand from the graph is that how the values are varying. So as you increase the frequency here step by step, the value of voltage initially it is maximum only. Later as we increase the frequencies, the values of voltage goes on decreasing, reaches minimum, and then further increase in the frequency it increases. The values of voltage increases. And the value of frequency corresponding to the minimum voltage, the voltage reaches minimum, and the value of frequency corresponding to the minimum voltage, that is called as a resonant frequency of this LCR parallel combination, right? Similar to calculate the bandwidth, now we have to divide this minimum value of voltage by the factor 0.707, and where to that particular point you have to draw a line parallel to the frequency axis so that it cuts the curve in the two different points. From those points draw a parallel perpendicular lines to the frequency axis. So there we find two values for frequency, so f2 and f1. So difference between those two gives us the bandwidth for parallel combination, right? Now we shall see how to make connections and how to convert series into the parallel combination. Now it is connected in series. So just I will explain. So this one is the one end of the function generator connected to the one end of the inductance. From the other end of inductance is connected to the capacitance to voltmeter other end to function generator. And across the voltmeter you have to connect resistance. Now to convert this series combination into the parallel combination, take one extra wire, break the circuit of series combination, and fix the new wire to that terminal and hold these two wires, the left hand and right hand. So turn right hand to the left side, left hand to the right side, and fix this right hand wire to this red terminal only, this end, initially end of the inductance, and this one to the terminal end of the capacitance. Now this becomes a parallel. So for this you have to be perfect in series combination. Now the circuit is connected in a parallel combination. Now we shall see randomly, whether the connections are correct or not, randomly vary the frequency of function generator and look at the values changing in the voltmeter. So confirm whether the values changing in the voltmeter are following the nature of a graph of this U shape. Okay, so now we shall see initially the for frequency shall set up in beginning frequency as 100. 100 hertz and the value of voltage is 2.270. Okay, so initially it is a maximum as it is represented in the graph. Initial value is for minimum frequency, the value of voltage is maximum, and now I will go on increasing the frequency randomly. So those readings are not entered, but just for the confirmation. So just I go on increasing the frequency, and we shall see that. So shall see that the values in the voltmeter are following the nature of a graph or not. Now it is decreasing. As I increase the value frequency, the values in the voltmeter are decreasing, and shall see whether it reaches minimum and then start increasing. So for one particular value of frequency, the voltage reaches minimum. Now, so see here, yes. So at this particular value of a frequency, the voltage reaches minimum. So that is 0.762, and further increasing the frequency, I will increase further, the values start increasing. So that means what? So the values in the voltmeter are following the nature of a graph. Now you can start the step-by-step experiment. So to enter in the tabular column of a parallel combination. Okay, so this is a tabular column for parallel combination. Now we shall see, we shall fix the value of frequency for 100 hertz. Okay, for 100 hertz value of a frequency, the corresponding value of voltage is noted down, that is 2.303. So frequency is 100, the value of voltage is 2.303. 2.303, and again I will increase this value of frequency to 200. Okay, 200. So for 200 value of 200 hertz frequency, the value of the voltmeter is, now you can enter here 200, and the corresponding value of voltmeter is 2.072. Now I shall just take one more reading, increase the frequency to 300. Okay, now we shall see the value of the voltmeter, that is 1.925. For 300 hertz frequency, the value of voltmeter is 1.925 voltage. So similarly you can see here, so the values are decreasing as we increase the frequency, and similarly here just we will go to the one more value directly, where you find the frequency corresponding to the minimum value of voltage. Now we shall take for 500 hertz one more value here. For 500, the value of a voltmeter is 1.030. So that means what? The value of voltage goes on decreasing, and it has reached minimum. The further also some values you can take. One more value for 600. I will take the value of 700 frequency. For 700, the value is found to be 0.776. and I'll increase it to 800. Frequency. Now the value is found to be for 800 1.111. Similarly, so we can go on increasing the value of frequency, and we shall see that decrease in the again further increase in the value of a voltmeter. So you shall see here the reading when you analyze. So I increase the value of frequency continuously step by step, but the value of the voltages you can see here 2.3. Again it is decreasing and reaches some value, minimum value of voltage here, and later further for next value of frequency we find the increase in the value of voltage. Similarly you have to continue the same, so till 1000 hertz or 1100 you will find the values which are following this nature of a graph. So once you enter all the values, just you should go for calculations using the formula, right? And here, so in this the calculated value should be entered in the result. So for a parallel combination, the resonant frequency you have to calculate. So the practical as well as the theoretical. So theoretical value of frequency is already before starting the experiment only have calculated using this formula. Fr is equal to 1 by 2 pi into square root of LC, putting these values in SI unit. So you will get that value around 795 hertz. Now this value should be compared with the practical value. So for calculating the practical value of a resonant frequency, so here formula used the same formula. So here practical value of Fr is taken from the graph. Practical value. So the frequency corresponding to the minimum value of voltage is the minimum value of voltage. The frequency corresponding to the minimum value of voltage is the resonant frequency. That value should be entered here in the practical column. And theoretical value will be that from that formula what you calculated, that is around 795.6 hertz around. Okay, and the practical value what you get from the graph, that should be entered. So if both are matching, so then that is so most of the practical what the experiment is conducted, it is having some efficiency. So now similarly you can calculate the quality factor. So here to calculate the quality factor for a parallel combination, we can use Q is equal to 2 pi FRL divided by R. So here FR is again taken from the graph. From this graph, FR is taken from this graph, and L the value is known 200 millihenry, put it in SI unit, and R value is known 1 kilo ohm, that 1 kilo ohm 1 into 10 to the power of 3 into 3 ohm it is. And simplifying this one, you will get the practical value of the quality factor, right? And to calculate the bandwidth, so I told you that this take this minimum value of voltage from the graph and divide that minimum value of voltage by a factor 0.707, and you will get some value there. Take that value and mark it on the voltage, and corresponding to that value, just draw a line parallel to the frequency axis, so that it cuts the graph in two different points, and from those 2 points you draw a line perpendicular to the frequency axis. So from this point if you draw, you will get a point frequency called as a F1, and from this another point draw a line perpendicular to the frequency axis, you will get another frequency F2. So finding the difference between these two values, F2 and F1, you will get the bandwidth. The difference between these two values gives us the bandwidth. So that bandwidth value should be entered in the result for parallel combination. So this is about the LCR parallel combination experiment. I hope you understand. Thank you very much.